an amazing day today. Today I'm going to be talking to you all about setting yourself up for a week of success. So let's get started. Alright, now to start this video off, I want to let you guys know that this video is being sponsored by PDF Element. And PDF Element does have a very special offer for you guys, the 70% off of PDF Element 7. PDF Element is an all-in PDF editor, which offers the easiest way to edit, create, sign, work through PDF documents. So if you're someone like myself who is taking a program, like I'm currently taking a program in life coaching, I actually need to fill out forms, questionnaires, all these types of things on PDF Element. This is available for both Windows and Mac, and it is the best Acrobat alternative and actually a lot less expensive. PDF Element's slogan is PDF Experience Simplified, and I can definitely vouch for that. This PDF editor is very user-friendly, which then maximizes your overall productivity. So if you are someone who uses PDF documents and edits them on a somewhat regular basis, I definitely recommend taking advantage of PDF Element 7's incredible offer for you guys. Down below, be sure to check out the link. It completely simplifies your life. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of simplification and minimalism, so this definitely saves me a lot of time. And that gets me into the theme of today's video. If you can minimize the amount of time that you might be spending on tasks throughout the week, you can set yourself up for some serious momentum, some serious potential. One of my favorite quotes is, "A Sunday well spent brings a week of content." So personally, my first tip is to schedule out time for you to prepare yourself for the week ahead. I choose Sundays, and I generally, unless it's something that I need to do, have to do, a type of commitment, I say, okay, no plans on Sunday mornings, no plans Sunday afternoons, just so that I can get in tune with myself, ask myself what I truly need, and get the tasks done to better support me in the week ahead. So the first thing that I do when I wake up on this day, on Sunday, is I ask myself, what do I need today? What does Zoe need today to set herself up for success in the week ahead? And this is more of like an intuitive thing that I do, but you guys can ask yourself that and you might have an answer like, oh, I need to go grocery shopping. But we'll get to that in a minute. This morning when I got up, because it is Sunday, I asked myself, what do I truly need today? What came to me was, okay, let's meditate. I meditated for 45 minutes. And then I got up and I made myself some tea, and then I went for a walk, picked up a couple things that I needed to do, errands wise, grabbed a coffee for myself, treated myself to it anyways, and then walked home. And that was the best way that I could have spent this morning. And just by answering to myself, answering like, what do I need? What would have me feeling refreshed, rejuvenated? And doing that, that's an act of self-love in itself. And when you take the time to consciously ask yourself and then gift yourself with that time for you, that's how you create a better relationship with yourself, and in turn boosts your confidence and sets you up for that success that I've been talking about. So the next thing that I recommend you do is to take a look at your schedule for the week ahead. So I use Calendar on my computer, the Apple Calendar, and what I do is I go through each day in the week and see how everything is planned out. And if there's any part of that that feels a little bit overwhelming, like, ooh, that day is a lot of back-to-back calls, that day has a lot of tasks that I have to complete, I see if I can switch things around a little bit, just so that when I'm looking at my schedule, I'm preventing that overwhelm and that anxiety from happening. After I've taken a look at my schedule, simplified it or decluttered it to the best that I can, what I do then is I set in buffer times. So for example, oftentimes I don't schedule in lunch or the cleanup that might happen after lunch if I'm eating lunch at home. Or if I have a call with someone, I might not set 5-10 minutes afterwards for myself to just rejuvenate, to take any notes I need to take before I move on to the next thing. So I set in buffer times, and then I also take the time to go through my tasks and ask myself if I've given them a realistic scheduled amount of time. So for example, if I had film 2 videos in my calendar. You guys know, I know my videos are normally around 10 minutes each, but I also have to set up my ring light. I also have to set up my camera. There also just might be some notes that I want to look through beforehand, or just take the time to get centered and present. So I schedule in maybe 1 hour, even though those 2 videos themselves are only 10 minutes long. Now, after I've taken a clear look at my schedule, I like to take the time to choose a mantra for the week to set me up for success. Last week, I was traveling in British Columbia, and I did feel a little bit overwhelmed about all the things that I had to do before I was about to set off onto that week. So to support myself, I chose the mantra, "This week is fun easy, and productive. And I'm telling you, the power of intentions. You guys know this. If you're watching this channel, you know how powerful intentions are. I'm telling you, last week turned out to be more fun than I could imagine and also more productive than imagined. I felt very self-accomplished. And for this week ahead for myself, I set the mantra of release your inhibitions. I want anything that's not meant for me to leave, especially as we're coming to the end of the month here, coming to the end of the year. I just set the tone to release anything that's inhibiting me from the success and the abundance that I'm desiring. After that, I took the time to write it on a sticky note and stick it on my mirror just so I could solidify it even more. Now, the next thing I love to do on Sundays is to clean my home. I'm generally someone who cleans as I go, but I set a bit of time aside on Sundays to just do the deeper clean of things, to have me feeling even more prepared. So maybe this is mopping my floor, maybe this is scrubbing my shower, the things like that. And while I'm doing them, I like to play audiobooks because this has me feeling rejuvenated, feeling like I'm learning, feeling like I'm growing as I'm getting these tasks done. I feel like I just generally absorb content a lot better too when I am multitasking in that way. When I'm cleaning and listening to something at the same time, I don't know, it just downloads. The next thing that I do is I go out grocery shopping. So I ask myself, what do I need to set myself up for success? I go through my fridge, write a list, and I go to the grocery store intentionally to pick up all of those healthy, vibrant plants that I love to eat. I'm not someone who meal preps because I do generally work from home or at a coffee shop close to home each day. But if you're someone who goes to the office, ask yourself, can I prepare anything in advance? Maybe this is a mixture of rice and beans, or maybe it's a salad that you could eat over a couple of days. See if there's any way that you can minimize the amount of time spent in those mornings before work, just to give you that buffer. Lastly, make sure that you put yourself to bed at a decent time. I know sometimes the weekends we can tend to stay up late and mix up our sleeping schedule, but take the time to put yourself into bed restfully and peacefully. And that means no cell phones, no blue lights on your eyes, because that inhibits your sleep. That actually affects your eyes, which then affects your brain, and then it keeps you awake and stimulated. So ask yourself what you can do before bed on Sunday evening that's going to allow you to drift off into dreamland intentionally with that success in mind. For me personally, this might look like taking a shower, putting on some nice lotion, getting in my jammies, doing a little bit of journaling, maybe having a candle lit, and just reflecting on the past week and then also the week ahead and what I would like to see manifest. I hope this video inspired you guys to take advantage of the day, to set yourself up for success by scheduling some time just for you into your calendars. It is so, so important. And don't forget to take advantage of the up to 70% off of PDF Element 7. The link will be down below, and thank you so much to them for sponsoring this video. I will be seeing you guys very soon, tomorrow actually. Bye!